Hi friends, welcome back to another video. Today I am sharing with you how I get my backyard ready for the fall and more like a pre-winter season, because I am going to take down everything and just have it less of a maintenance for the upcoming fall. I don't really decorate my backyard for the fall season or the winter season for that matter, but I will be doing a little bit for fall here and there. But first I'm gonna show you how I take down my pool, you guys. This year it was the very first time I had to do this all by myself, and I have to say it was a hell of a job. But I did manage, but it took me one entire day. What usually takes about half a day to do with two took me an entire day. So yeah, what I started to do is I disconnected the tubes for the filter, and I just let the water run out. And before I lift the top screen of the pool, I'm going to clean it first with a regular fishing net that I have that will clean all the debris on the surface. And this is the result after 3 hours, give or take. And you can already see there is less water in the pool, but this does take a long time. Here you can see how much water there is. You guys, I feel bad about this each year when I let all this water run out of my pool. And I have to say, before I start doing this, I do not put any chemicals in the water anymore, because I want to make sure that the water that's running out here into the park doesn't have any chemicals like Clorox or something like that. So it is good for the plants, and they might even thank me for this. But anyway, it is a lot of water. Since there is no way for me to speed up the process of emptying the pool in the meantime, I decided to clean up this space. I'm gonna clean up these chairs and put them in storage. We don't have any use for them anymore, because the sun isn't that hot and we don't need this place in the shade anymore. So I'm going to clean this up and put them in storage, as well as my lounge chair. And after another 3 to 4 hours, this is the final result. And for me, this was the tricky part this time, because at this point I used to have help. And like I said, this is the first time I'm doing this completely by myself. Now I do have a submersible pump for this part, because that is so much easy to get the last bit of water out. You just put the pump in it and it will drain all the rest of the water. But like I said, I never used to do this part by myself, and I'm not sure how to use or to operate the submersible pump. And I even think that it might not be working anymore, but I decided to leave it as is, because it took me too much time to figure it out. And I decided to keep on working on getting the pool empty as much as I could by myself. It is really a good thing I have one of these storm drains right at the back of my yard, because as you can see the soil is completely saturated, so the water runs into the drain directly. Now, not only because I had to take down the pool all by myself this year, I also noticed that it had some leaks. So I decided to get rid of it altogether. And you guys, putting this pool up takes so little time and it is so easy to do by yourself. But taking it down takes so much effort. So like I said, I decided to get rid of it altogether. Now, usually at this point, I go on my knees with a cloth and clean out the entire pool before I store it, but since I decided to get rid of it, I'm not doing that. And you remember these mats, I am going to toss them out as well, so everything is gonna go this year and I do not have to put them back in storage. For the fall and winter season, I really need my backyard to be maintenance free. I do not want a lot of stuff up and out, so I'm taking down my battery operated lanterns and of course these pretty spring and summery outdoor canvases. I'm going to take them down and put them away. I do have to say that tossing out my annuals always breaks my heart, especially when they are still looking nice. But these geraniums, they've seen better days, as well as my petunias here. I am tossing these out, but I do have to say I go through all my plants one by one, and I always try to see if they still look strong. Now these petunias, for instance, they still have some new flowers coming out, but they don't look so nice anymore, so these I'm gonna toss out. But most of my geraniums, like this one, I mentioned that these weren't doing so well at the beginning of the summer season, but somehow they are going strong while the other ones have perished. So I'm going to try to save these. And to be honest, geraniums can be very strong annuals that might live through the winter if they are really mild. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to try to save these and see if they will come back next year. So the dead ones I will be tossing out, but the ones that are still going strong, like this one, I will be saving. And these are all the annuals that I'm going to keep and hope that they will survive the winter. Mostly geraniums, but I do have these two petunias and of course my roses that will definitely survive the winter. And I did have geraniums previously that did survive, so I really hope that these will come back next year as well. And here I'm going again at it. You guys, this is the fourth and final time for this year that I am removing the weed from these borders. Now, since the temperature is dropping, the weed isn't growing as strong and as fast as it does during the warmer seasons. So I am really happy about that. Now, in my backyard summer refresh video, I got a lot of questions on this weeding tool. And you guys, I can totally recommend this tool. It is so efficient, it is easy to use, and it doesn't break your back. So in case you are interested in purchasing one, I will leave a link of it in the description box below.
something that ain't lost. Have we got our lines crossed? We're wasting time on stuff that doesn't really matter, while wishing for something better.
Now, as much work as it is to remove the weed from these borders, I do have to admit that sometimes it is very satisfying to pull them out, especially when they come out as easy as these.
We fall apart, and I won't dare to say, do you feel the same way? Maybe you don't wanna know, but you don't see what you have in front of you. Or maybe I'm not enough for you, so maybe I should go. If I had known from the start, this wouldn't have ended with broken hearts. 'Cause I don't wanna waste my time.
Not only in the springtime, but also early fall, I like to visit my garden center just to see what they have. Of course, to see if they have any pumpkins or mums for my front porch. But also I like to check if they have any perennials that they want to get rid of, because usually they sell them at a very low price. And I came across these two hibby shrubs. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but anyway, I actually love these because I already have one in my backyard, and this one I got for €1 a piece, and they were, I think, $4.95 or $5.95 a piece. But as you can see, they have seen better days, so they cannot sell them at the price that they do when they are in good shape. But I don't really mind that, because like I said, they look very strong still. So I'm gonna try to see if I can make them work. So like I said, I already have one in my backyard, and I thought I would add these two to that one, creating one big shrub. As you can see here, this one is doing very well, and I've had it for just 1 year. I purchased this one last year, but there's not enough space here, so I decided to plant them separately in this planter.
I don't wanna waste my time. No, no, I don't wanna waste my time. A couple hours from Japan, would you stay awake? I'm losing touch of who I am when you're far away.
I also picked up this tiny pink nugget, which is actually a rhododendron. And what I read about it is that it's a good alternative for a boxwood, except this one doesn't get the boxwood pest, and it does give flowers, and I am so excited about that, and I cannot wait to see that. And here on the right I inserted an image so you get an idea. Now, like I said, that is why I love to visit my garden center, because as you can see, this one was marked down from $4.95 to just €1. And you guys, most of my plants I got this way, and if they don't make it, I'm down maybe €1, but most of them do work fine, and I cannot wait to see how this one is gonna grow. And like a boxwood or a rhododendron, it does grow very slow, so I just gonna have to see how this is going to do. Once I got rid of all my annuals, I do like to clean all my planters before I store them away. Everything I store away, I do like to clean, because that will make them last longer. And when it comes spring again, it is easier for me to plant my new annuals instead of having to clean them then. I like to store away all my seasonal stuff and everything I have basically in these storage boxes as much as possible, because one, they do not collect dust, and second, they do not clutter up the space by lying around loose everywhere. So I like to put everything away as much as I can in these clear boxes. I used to buy these storage boxes new in store, but I don't anymore because I do come across them at the thrift store. So when I need them and I come across them, I tend to pick them up. I do think they are so much more affordable because new in store they are between 7 and 10 euros, and at the thrift store I only got them. I got this one for 2.45. I don't pay more than 3 euros for these storage boxes. I do love the smaller one that has this lid that opens up at both sides, and I don't mind that they are different colors because it is in my storage space after all. So I really do not mind that they are very different, but I think they are so much more affordable this way.
Oh my child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt. I know you tried so hard.
As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I do not decorate my backyard for the fall and winter season. I will be adding some touch fall to my backyard though, so make sure you stay tuned till the end of this video to see that. I will keep up my seatings here set up as long as the weather allows it. I think till end of October, maybe early November, and then I will be putting everything away for the winter season. But again, as long as the sun is shining and the fall and the weather allows it, we will be out here enjoying the fall sun. So you're gonna see me just cleaning up this space, and again, make sure you stay tuned till the end of the video to see what I do for fall.
I know you've tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright. I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time.
And this is the end result. I am really loving how this turned out. It is a very minimal and not much maintenance, and just enough to still enjoy the first sun rays of fall. And I did add just a few touches of fall using my outdoor ceramic pumpkin and this orange tablecloth that I'm actually using as a rug. So I think this is just the perfect space to enjoy the less warm sunshine. Now let me know down in the comments, what do you do with your backyard? Do you go all out for fall, or do you just keep it to a minimum like I do? Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I absolutely would love it if you would consider hitting that subscribe button and become a resident of my happy home. So for now, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and see you again in my next one really soon. Until then, always remember to live, laugh and love, and happy fall. Bye.